Hello and welcome to today's video on high altitude investing. In today's video, I'm going to do a simple update on Bitcoin and show some Fibonacci relations in altcoins. So let's get right into this. Checking with the total market cap, we have support holding in this green area currently. We did get a bullish engulfing candlestick on the 3-day, which is actually a good sign. And if support does continue to hold in this area right here, where we've actually came down, bounced off of it, bounced up, came down, bounced a little bit here, bounced again off of it, and bounced again. So if that holds, then we're actually going to be more of a bullish perspective in this area, especially if that holds and the resistance starts breaking out of 274 billion. Now, if this support doesn't hold right here, it's going to be pretty bearish on the total market cap for a little while. Also, if we look at the altcoin market aside from the market cap itself and the total market cap, the altcoin market cap is actually significantly oversold in comparison. So the total market cap actually hasn't fell as much as the altcoin market cap has. Now, what this can mean is if we do have a breakout, a bullish breakout in the market, the altcoins might actually start taking dominance. If this does happen and the altcoins continue to take dominance and Bitcoin doesn't hold the support, the stop losses that we've talked about at 9,300 here, we could test the 618 level. And I've brought this up a few times that if the support fails and this bullish engulfing candlestick doesn't hold, we could drop down to the 618 level in Bitcoin. Now, does that mean the altcoins will not pop at all? No, and I'm not even convinced that Bitcoin's going to fail support here either. I'm waiting for this support to actually fail because we've been pushing up against this resistance. It could easily just push above this descending resistance and start taking off. But if it doesn't, go ahead and break above that descending resistance. If it starts to fail, let's go ahead and take the altcoin dominance rather than the altcoin market cap here. This is the 3-day for the altcoin market cap. And we have a very, very powerful channel here that we've actually kind of fell into support right here. So the altcoin market cap is falling onto this upward trending support. So if Bitcoin drops down to the 618, the altcoin market cap may see a flip and we could see altcoins pick up. Now you'll notice Ethereum has actually lagged behind. If we take Ethereum and we look at the Fibonacci relation, where the bottom of the market cycle started to the top of the market cycle and to where the bottom of this market cycle has now formed, you can see that the 95% retracement is where we bounced. And then we went up to the 786. Now what's actually interesting is coins like EOS have went from the 95 all the way up almost to the 618, and coins like Litecoin have went all the way to the 618 from the 95% retracement. So some of the altcoins did perform well, but Ethereum actually hasn't performed super well in this move. Now, if you look right here, Ethereum actually has quite a bit of bullish divergence against the Bitcoin pair. You have a low and a lower low here, and then you have a low and a higher low right here. This is actually a good sign for the Bitcoin pair versus Ethereum. There's also periods of time where as a bull market really starts, because in 2016 and 2017 as Bitcoin broke out, the bull market really started, Ethereum actually does better than Bitcoin for a period of time. So Ethereum was outperforming Bitcoin all the way up until mid 2017 in July, and that's when Bitcoin actually started outperforming Ethereum. So there's this huge alt pop that happens, and if we do get any support failure in Bitcoin, or even what could happen is Bitcoin breaks out and the alts pop too, then I think that dominance will drop and altcoins will actually have a moment to shine, which is amazing because if you guys have been living through this altcoin bear market and you've made it out alive, you'll actually be able to reap the rewards of this flippening and this profit that will come the altcoin markets pop off. And what actually causes this is there isn't enough new money in the market until the new bull market starts for the altcoins to pop. So this, when Bitcoin hit 3,200 and went up to 14K, that gave enough money inside of the crypto market to actually let some overflow from Bitcoin into the altcoins for a pop. And so that's what I expect to happen. Ethereum is looking good. Like I said, the Fibonacci relation is very, very nice. On the dollar charts, they have all went down to the 95%, and they all look like they're making typical disbelief phases. And this is actually touching the 88% retracement against the Bitcoin pair. If you look at even some of the other coins, they are just so oversold against the Bitcoin pairs. I mean, look at this. This is falling down onto major support. You can look at Dogecoin versus the Bitcoin pair as well. Dogecoin is falling down onto this low support area right here. And as you can see, Dogecoin has a history of doing these pumps, drops back down to these really low support areas where it looks like it's going to die, and then pumps a few 100%. And then it pumps a few 100%, falls back down. So it just does this very cyclical nature. So if Dogecoin does that again, it could definitely pick up in dominance as well. We have Ripple, which looks actually really good against both the dollar and the Bitcoin pair now. Let me just go ahead and remove some of these waves. It is looking a lot like the actual fractal of this bottom formation that we saw in Ripple in the past. Bitcoin, I mean Ripple, had this accumulation pattern. It did this fake out right here where it actually drops. And if we just pull volume aside and look at the volume profile of what happened here, you have volume increase. And shout out to DIY Investing, Donovan Jolly over at DIY Investing. Me and him have been trading for a long time now. He's one of my good friends and good buddies. And he's actually the one that pointed this out to me. This is where the volume then drops. So you have an increase of volume, this little fake out where everybody thinks it's going to moon, and then prices drop and volume drops. And that's right before the actual move starts. Now, if we look at what's happening currently with Ripple and what we've been seeing in the price action, recently we actually got the same kind of pattern here where prices increased. Right here, we had this fake out. People thought it was going to moon and break out. And then prices drop and volume drops. And when prices drop and volume drops, that actually can be a very bullish sign. We have a huge chunk of support in this area that Ripple could easily bounce off of as well. So Ripple is looking good against the dollar. Ripple's looking good against Bitcoin. And overall, Bitcoin is looking good if it breaks this downtrending resistance. And even if it doesn't break that downtrending resistance, you guys, buying this 618 level can prove to be very profitable and prudent as a trader. So that's my update for you guys. I seriously love every single one of you. I will keep you posted, especially as things get a little bit more excited. But personally, it's time to start heavily accumulating altcoins in my view, my personal view. This is not financial advice. This is my perspective. And I really think that Bitcoin could break out of this downtrending resistance and take off as well. So that's my view on the market, you guys. I will see you guys in the next episodes. And as always, stay profitable out there. Peace.